How's it going, guys? SharkBlox here. In this video, we're going to be talking about your mum's favorite website called Facebook. Nah, I'm just kidding, guys. We're going to be talking about Faceblox. You heard me right, Faceblox. It was Facebook and ROBLOX combined into one website. Now, when I was a kid back in 2012, I do remember this website being a thing. I remember going onto it once, but I never actually signed up for an account or logged into the website. Now, this dodgy sounding website was not official. It was not made by ROBLOX in any way. It was made by a very infamous ROBLOX player called Jared Valdez. I'm sure now most of you might have heard who that is. A lot of YouTubers have talked about him. I'd say he was probably one of the most infamous ROBLOX players of all time, but to be fair, he didn't really do anything that bad, I guess. I think he made a few dodgy YouTube videos and stole a lot of ROBLOX games, but compared to what people do these days, I don't think he did anything like that bad. Anyway, Faceblox, a place where all Robloxians can be free. That was their motto, and this website was not very well made. I honestly just thought I might as well make a video about this because nobody's really reported on it. I haven't seen any decent YouTube videos on it. I was searching for Faceblox on YouTube and I found 4 dodgy videos from 2013, and that was pretty much it. I didn't want Faceblox to be forgotten, so here is the Faceblox nostalgia video. Faceblox was a social media website where users could communicate with each other through a service outside of Roblox. Now, I guess we have this now with Discord servers and Twitter and Instagram. Obviously, we've got the Twitter Roblox community, but back then, when Faceblox was a thing, they didn't really have that so much. They pretty much had Roblox and the Roblox forums as a way of talking to others that are also interested in Roblox. So to make this website, it was kind of like a big deal. Faceblox was the unofficial Roblox counterpart to Facebook, but it had a very similar design to Facebook. As you guys can see by the logo, it's literally the Facebook logo with a transparent block placed on top of it. Now, many people did like Faceblox because if you were banned on Roblox or you were banned from the Roblox forums, then what you could do is go over to Faceblox and you could actually talk to people about Roblox on there instead of having to go onto the proper Roblox website. Now, Jared created Faceblox in December of 2012, and I think that's why I remember it. I do remember it around December 2012, and I also remember it being a thing in 2013. The thing is, I didn't see a use in it. I did also have a real Facebook account back then, which I didn't really use either. I never really liked Facebook that much. It always seemed kind of pointless to me. And the thing with Facebook is all my family members used it. All my aunties, my uncles, my parents, and the awkward thing is I would get friend requests from my real family members, so that's why I stuck to websites like ROBLOX and YouTube, because obviously they can't send me a friend request on that. Now, I found this part very interesting. So in April of 2013, ROBLOX kind of sent in a copyright claim to the Faceblox website, and they were trying to get it taken down. So Faceblox kind of wiped all the media and then went offline, but it still came back up in 2013. If you guys are wondering when Faceblox actually closed, it was in 2014. So it took around 2 years, I'd say, for Faceblox to actually completely shut down, and it was actually running for a very long time. This website was very dodgy. So Faceblox shut down in 2014, and what Jared Valdez did was make the Faceblox.com redirect to his own website. So obviously he was getting the traffic from people trying to use Faceblox, and they were going onto his own website, which is fair enough, you know, he did make it. But Jared was banned from Roblox at this time, so I guess he was nervous about Roblox trying to take it down again. Maybe Roblox were going to send in some legal claim, so he just abandoned the whole website. The interesting thing is, we do have websites which are kind of like this, I guess. I mean, they're not really the same as Faceblox. We've got RBLX Trade, we've got Rollimons, we've got RBX Leaks, and I do use these websites. You know, I always check people's limiteds on Rollimons. I always check my own account as well. I always go over to RBX Leaks if I want to see the latest leaked hats. And then I also go over to RBLX Trade if I want to see any banned players' inventories. So maybe Faceblox did inspire these new websites in a weird kind of way. You can't really talk to people so much in any of these, I'm pretty sure, although RBLX Trade does have a forum, but I don't know how popular that is. In 2017, if you went to Faceblox.com, it would actually take you to the official Roblox website. So Roblox really did take this URL, but the interesting thing is this URL is completely abandoned. So maybe you can buy it. I actually tried going to this and it just gave me an error and I was stuck on this unsecure blank website. I'm sure most of you that are watching right now probably wonder what were the main features of Faceblox.com. Well, there was a main chat room where you could talk to people pretty much about anything, about Roblox, YouTube videos, pretty much anything you wanted to, right? The official Facebook didn't have a feature like this, so this was only like a Faceblox thing, but you could literally log onto the website and there was a chat feature called the main room, but it wasn't moderated, so people would swear, they would say horrible stuff, and they would pretty much just get away with it. They also tried to copy groups, so I don't know if you guys have used Facebook before. I wouldn't recommend using it. It's kind of like a garbage website, but you can use groups on Faceblox just like you could on Facebook. So there was like Xbox fan groups, trolling groups, My Little Pony groups. You guys get the idea. All the sorts of trash that you'd pick up on one of these group websites. So to explain what Faceblox is very simply, it's like the Roblox forum combined with Facebook, and then it has a main chat feature for everyone that's online. So I guess it's a little bit like Discord as well, but this thing was obviously out before Discord even existed. I always thought that Jared Valdez was a pretty smart guy, to be fair, you know? I could easily see someone like that becoming very popular in the future. He could have easily made something like Discord. I don't know how much older than me he is, but when I remember playing Roblox, he was only maybe like 5 years older than me or something, so his intelligence was pretty good. Even now, I would struggle to build my own Faceblox website. So yeah, pretty smart guy, to be fair, even though he did get a lot of hate. I think I've said this in a video before, but I reckon if he was on Roblox in this time in 2020, he would not get any hate whatsoever. His main hate was for copying games, but the thing is they were kind of uncopylocked in the first place. The only thing is he got them popular, which is fair enough. I didn't really understand why people hated him for that. Maybe he did some other dodgy stuff in the past, but I'm not 100% sure. But to be fair, he was very young at the time. So many people on Roblox now are scammers. They steal shirts, pants, games, t-shirts, and because everyone just steals everything these days, pretty much everyone just gets away with it. I actually came across this very old, cringy YouTube video. It's from 2013, so we can see that this video was made when Faceblox was in its prime, and all they're doing is just spamming in the chat. That's literally the only video that I could find for Faceblox on YouTube. As you can see, we've even got the Faceblox logo at the top right hand corner. Now, there was a few other videos, but they were just even worse than this. I'm not even joking. This was the best quality Faceblox video I could find. Some random kid on his Windows 7 computer with a screencast-o-matic.com screen recorder. Yeah, this was pretty much classic YouTube. It was very messy and very cringy. So yeah, guys, Faceblox.com, a really strange and unusual Roblox website that didn't really take off. It lasted 2 years and then got abandoned because Roblox were going to copyright strike it, even though they never did. But to be fair, in 2017, they did claim the domain, which redirects you to roblox.com, so I guess they kind of did take it in the end. But anyway, guys, let me know in the comment section of this video, do you still use Facebook? I know my mum uses it all the time, but I just see Facebook as like a really cringy website. I think if you're under 40, there probably isn't really much point in using it. You know, we've got Instagram, we've got Twitter, we've got Discord, we've got YouTube, we've got such good websites. I think Facebook's kind of become irrelevant apart from the marketplace. I believe that's the only good reason for it. If you guys enjoyed this video, as always, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.